doing the 2018 Birdbox movie about, not really about birds, but kinda. They're in a box.
Yeah.
Little birds in a box.
And the characters are in a box with birds.
They are.
At the end.
Yeah.
It all comes around! This is a highly talked about movie right now.
Yeah, it's
hot.
I'd say
hot
it's,
off the presses.
It's mainstream. It's mainstream right now.
Has that one girl from all those movies, I don't know her name. Just kidding.
Sandra Bullock.
Sandra Bullock. Yeah.
I was about to say
I was being facetious.
Okay.
That was literally me. I was like, I recognize her.
I know that girl,
but I
from
don't
somewhere.
know what
Like,
movie
what,
she's
Miss
She
from.
Congeniality.
she didn't survive
I haven't seen that.
the competitions of Miss Congeniality and Space and Gravity to be called the girl
Gravity.
from Bird Box.
Gravity.
Okay.
That's it.
This
I
has
haven't
gotta be
seen.
better than
That's the only
Gravity.
one I saw.
Interestingly, the lady who directed this movie also directed Gravity and Miss Congeniality,
I haven't seen that one.
both starring Sandra
Sandra
Bullock. It all comes around.
Ooh, what's her sister? Because I've seen her and stuff too.
Yeah, I don't. She's kind of an actor. I don't know her name.
She's in movies.
There's her name.
There's the whole cast.
What did you think of the movie?
Good concept, but
Based on a novel.
okay. Still, the concept's pretty good. I think the execution could have been smoother, like with the flashbacks and stuff. Thought it kind of hopped a little.
I think that helped it, in my opinion.
Okay.
Because if it was told linear, as just as it happens, it would have been really slow.
Yeah.
Because you would have had all the stuff happen,
I didn't
and
think
then,
it was
then they would
a
just
long, long trip on the river.
Yeah, which I think the river stuff they could have cut like a couple of
Cut
those
down.
out.
Yeah.
I didn't think
Yeah.
it was slow.
Because
Like y'all did.
It was slow in places to me. It wasn't
Yeah.
like completely slow.
like I could tell it was a 2-hour movie when I was
Yeah.
watching
Yeah.
it because
Yeah.
it was like
It's on.
3 in the morning.
The thing I really liked about
I was
it
watching it.
was that it's on Netflix.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Yeah.
you'll skim through Netflix. That's got to be
Just
one of the
pops
best
up.
things I've seen on Netflix.
Yeah, it's great because it's also
Yeah.
on Netflix.
Yeah. They said at this point right now when the video goes up, that 45 million accounts have watched it, and that doesn't count however many people have piggybacked off those accounts to watch it. So that's a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's,
The best part about it is the way that those guys act. Whenever, like that one dude that's caught in the freezer, you kind of think for a second,
Crazy people.
like maybe somebody's out to get him, and he's
Yeah.
So they really sell it.
Yeah.
yeah.
And for me, I kind of like that was what really got me. That I thought was really good in it.
One thing, there's a lot of like logistics and how the creature works
Yeah.
and like how it infects people. It's not airborne
Yeah.
because the guy up in his own room, completely isolated, gets infected just by
Mhm.
watching it through the screens.
Yeah.
Which I think somehow it produces like an image on a screen that
It's
like
just
it
like-
just naturally produces an image that like
Tailored to
Like-
whoever is looking at it. I
well
think.
everyone looks at it the same, but everyone's brains interprets it differently.
Okay.
Like a optical illusion,
Okay.
like, and it changes people's chemistry, and people that are already like mentally
Ill or
whatever
unstable.
see it in a different way,
Okay.
and it doesn't change their brains to make them suicidal.
Yeah,
That's
that
what
was
I think.
that was one of the cooler parts too. Is when
Yeah.
the people that were mentally ill would like
They're just like, oh, it's the greatest thing ever.
Yeah,
We've got to
it's
show
so
everybody.
Yeah.
Look at it.
Yeah. Oh man. Oh, that scene was good.
Yeah, yeah.
That was intense.
There's some deleted scenes and stuff in this, which are interesting.
It really gave her a rough way to go. That old lady.
Oh yeah, yeah. Just the black guy at the end managed to fight it for a couple seconds. Why didn't she like take the scissors and stab the guy?
I don't know. I think she's too old.
Yeah, she's just like, okay,
Didn't have anything to live for, I guess.
I'm just gonna succumb to whatever.
That's what my theory is. Like,
Yeah.
he had something to fight for
Yeah,
and just held on to it
Just-
long enough,
yeah,
then...
yeah.
Yeah.
They in a deleted scene they explain what it kind of looks like.
Okay.
Sandra Bullock
You kind
described.
of see it from the drawings.
Yeah.
Well, there's that, but
All
that
the
they left that
sketches.
in the movie to kind of show you, like, to give you an idea of what it kind of looks like.
Mhm.
But she described it as a really fat baby combined with like a snake.
Like snake head?
I don't know. That's just how she described it. Yeah. In the book, there's
I don't know if I can find it.
Yeah,
There's also
I'll draw you something.
there's another
Baby
scene.
with snakehead.
Well, an alternate ending where when they get to the school for the blind,
Mhm.
which is cool idea.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, some people didn't like the ending. I like the ending.
Yeah,
I did
thought
too,
The ending
yeah.
was pretty fitting.
she's taking the kids up to the door and she trips and falls and tells the kids to go, and they get to the door and go inside, and the creature gets on top of her, flips her around, and like is about to like kill her apparently. And she takes out a knife and like puts it to her eye and says, "I'll cut my eyes out and you won't be able to do anything to me." And it kind of just like keeps going and like kind of tears her like clothes, and she like pokes her eye a little bit to where it bleeds, and then it backs off, and then she goes inside.
That'd be weird.
Yeah. And in the book, she goes inside, and a lot of the people have blinded themselves.
That would have been pretty gruesome.
Like it shows that they had done it themselves, and the main guy explains that one of the creatures had got inside that place before and turned some of the people that could see, and they had turned on everybody else and had killed a whole bunch of children and stuff, and they purposely blind themselves after that.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But they didn't want to go that like gruesome
Yeah,
route of.
yeah,
But I feel like they still need people to see to let.
Yeah.
I wonder
Yeah.
if they had to keep it a certain way because of the whole Netflix thing. Makes sense.
The director said that she's not good at doing gore, and she's not good at doing horror, and so she kept it more suspenseful than horror.
Yeah,
That's why it's not.
I do like suspenseful more than
I liked
just
it.
jump scare.
That's why I liked it
I had seen this
more
old-
than just a regular horror movie.
What's that scary movie where they go and that guy like cuts his eye with a knife? You don't remember what it is?
like cuts off his eyelids or something.
No, he cuts into his actual eye,
Oh.
and it really is freaky. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
it's a movie.
yeah, it's pretty suspenseful, intense in some parts, slow in others, but fucking kids.
Yeah, the kids. Yeah,
That's probably the worst part.
That's the most like
They
on your seat part.
they obey a little bit better than I would have thought.
Well, they've grown up in this.
Well, did you hear her pep talk?
Yeah, it's just
Oh, yeah.
hardcore the whole
You
time.
will die.
The parent they liked is dead. So
Yeah.
Good babysitter.
yeah. They managed to make it really far for being completely blindfolded.
yeah. Like, the hardest part, I think, would be the rapids. That's when I thought, like, okay, she's definitely going to lose a kid.
Yeah. At the part where I thought she was going to choose... Who did you think she was going to choose?
I thought she was
They
going to choose
really-
girl.
Yeah, they
That's what
really lead it to that. Like
Yeah,
that she's gonna
yeah.
choose the girl.
Mm-hmm.
There's another deleted scene where they're back at their house before they go on the trip,
Mm-hmm.
and she's going to blind the boy.
Oh.
That way he won't ever get turned, and she takes a needle and she almost does it, but the girl wakes up and she can't go through with it.
Wow.
Yeah. The saddest part of this movie, by far, is the fact that she named him boy and girl. Saddest part of the movie.
Here's one thing. Did you realize, what's that rapper that got trashed by
Machine Gun Kelly.
Machine Gun Kelly.
Yeah.
I didn't realize.
I didn't either.
I had no
didn't
idea
either.
who that
Yeah.
guy was.
I
I was
did.
just like, okay.
Because somebody told me after, I was like, the
Okay.
white dude?
Yeah.
He didn't
stole
do
the
that
car?
bad. Yeah.
For what he did pretty
I
good.
mean, he was in the movie,
yeah.
the girl,
Yeah.
stole a car.
Yeah.
That was his role.
Yeah.
That's so dumb.
Surprised he didn't mention anything about Eminem.
or Haley.
Yeah.
John Malkovich, awesome as ever.
That's the old guy, right?
Yeah, the old bald guy.
Yeah, he,
Great.
Probably the
everything.
most realistic.
Oh yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Well,
He's one of the smartest ones in the movie.
yeah.
The only reason he gets killed is because the fat chick lets that guy in,
Mm.
who's obviously crazy, which leads me to another point about that guy.
Uh-huh.
He's crazy when he comes in, right? He's
Yeah.
already crazy.
Yeah, but it wasn't so
Well,
noticeable then.
Here's what I think. My theory is
And the birds don't react to him.
I thought they did a little.
but not like
Well,
freak
but
out.
I don't think that
I don't
they-
think he
do
had
they-
looked at him yet.
Yeah, but do they?
But
he picks them up and puts them in the freezer, and they don't react
yeah,
at all.
Well, what about whenever he was drawing those pictures? But to know the pictures, he would have had to see.
yeah,
something.
Yeah.
But
He
his
would've-
eyes were normal
Yeah.
until like
Until-
it
yeah.
got intense.
So the question is can he turn it off and on?
Ooh, I don't think so.
I don't know,
But-
because the birds didn't react.
Yeah,
But do they?
Didn't act
Do
crazy?
mhm.
they react to people who can spread it, or just people who are infected? Oh yeah, they do, don't they?
Yeah,
Because they did later on in the movie whenever those one guys came over there.
yeah.
or
And it
in
reacts.
the river.
It acts
too.
when the monster's around too.
Yeah, it like flip shit.
And the monsters apparently kill birds in the book.
Ah.
These
I mean,
birds are like
yeah.
flying over the rapids, and she's like looking for a second, and the birds get killed by the
Oh.
monster, just blown apart.
Dang.
And one goes crazy and flies into the boat and like nosedives into the boat and causes the boat to flip, and that's what flips it in the boat, not the rapids.
That would have been cooler.
Yeah. I thought they were going to do a Sophie's Choice moment when the girl and boy both go their separate ways in the woods, and she has to choose which one to go to.
Oh, yeah.
I thought they were going to make her choose which one to save, and I was like, oh crap.
Kind of like on the Good Son.
Here we
Yeah,
go.
yeah, like The Good Son.
Yeah,
Gary's favorite movie.
I don't know what movie that is.
it's just a crazy part in there. It's got Macaulay Culkin in it.
Yeah, and who else? Oh, Frodo Baggins.
Yeah, and he totally outacted Macaulay Culkin.
No, Mark! No! Mom! Mom, I love you! Stop it! Oh, God, hang on! Help me! Help! Help me! Mom!
Finish him!
Yeah.
Talking about Elijah Wood.
Elijah Wood, yeah.
Great movie produced by Elijah Wood. Greasy Strangler.
Oh, dear God.
We shouldn't have went off.
Anyway, what would you rate this movie?
Oh, this movie, I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10 no-see-ums. Like the little bugs, no-see-ums.
I'm gonna give it a 8 out of 10.
I know, man. You're just throwing 8s out everywhere. I do
Give
like
it a
2 10s a year and flip shit.
Oh, no.
I'll give it a 8 out of 10 parakeets.
Parakeet.
Is that what those were?
I don't think so.
Well, I'm gonna do
Something
parakeets.
bird-
then.
yeah. I'll give it a 6 out of 10.
That's for
Creepy old ladies.
Yeah.
And we'll catch you next time.